Hi. So recently I moved out of home. It was quite a negative environment. Long and short of it is I didn't really feel accepted where I was. So I chose to leave because I kind of just realised that I wasn't really wanted there. Well, I wasn't. The past 4 or 5 days, I think 4 days, I've been reevaluating my situation, trying to rebuild this part of my life and to try and understand what I really want to do moving forward. It's quite a change in my life. It's quite a big change, but I was kind of prepared for this to happen. As you guys probably know, if you've followed from like the last Q&A, I mentioned in there that I was kicked out of home the day before my 18th birthday. So this was in January this year, and 3 days before I left to go to Sydney to film the blind auditions. So something even bigger happened earlier this year. Like I was kicked out. I had to move in with my boyfriend and his mum. Didn't have to, but that's what happened. And then I had to keep going back and forth to Sydney, sometimes traveling completely alone. Had to deal with the eliminations and then being kicked out of my boyfriend's house, seeing all my stuff on the front porch. The night I got back from being eliminated was quite harsh, so then I had to move back home. It got better, but then obviously it's at the point where now I had to move out again. Yeah, just trying to sort out my life, I guess, and trying to make it a more positive experience. Been applying for jobs, and I actually have a job interview next week. I thought it was today. I was due to leave in 10 minutes. Reread the email, and it's for next week, so that's fun. So I got, dressed up for an interview. Yeah, I'm excited for that. I've been struggling with a lot of negativity, I guess. Like, a lot of thoughts of, if my family don't really want me around, am I good enough? Is there any point in any of this? Should I really be here? Kind of thing. And I'm only saying this because this is the reality of what's been happening. It's been quite a negative mind place for me. That's why I've had a break from videos, because I wanted to look after myself first, I guess. And I think that's very important. I think it's quite silly to make a YouTube schedule when life happens and a lot of things can get in the way of you uploading, and then it's all a lot of apologies to you guys when I don't even need to apologize for anything. Yeah, I think it's stupid of me to have made a schedule, or to have tried to. If I feel artsy one day and I happen to have bought some more art things because I don't have them with me, then I will do an art video. If I happen to have written some poetry, I'll read you guys some poetry. I just have to go with the flow, I guess. Yeah, but I've been reading a book that's been really helping my mindset. I recommend it to all of you guys. So here's a little clip of what the book is. If you suffer with anxiety, depression, suicidal ideation, just a loud and cluttered mind, go get this book. Highly recommend it. It's quite exaggerated in some terms, and you'll understand what I mean if you read it, maybe. But yeah, I recommend it highly. It's really helped me, especially being open and honest to the people around me and being honest to myself, making sure that, I do have people that I can talk to, and I do, luckily. If you're really struggling at this point in your life, it's very important to be honest with yourself, and that's the best thing that you can do, is to kind of just accept the situation that you're in, and especially how you're feeling towards that situation, not to kind of suppress anything. Don't do that ever. It's not helpful, and it just pops up unconsciously in future situations. You've pushed down emotions, and that'll just come up as resentment towards other people and negativity and tension in relationships, and it's not good. So just don't suppress things. Make sure you understand how you're feeling, you accept it, and try to move forward as best as you can, especially by making the situation more positive and peaceful for yourself if you can do that. And that's what my focus has been recently, is to do that for myself. I'm doing a lot more piano, actually. I've been teaching myself classical pieces on piano, and I'm quite proud of myself for getting back into that, because I wasn't playing piano for like the past, I don't know, 5 months I haven't played piano, haven't practiced, and all of a sudden I've just started practicing every day, and I'm really happy with that. And I've started going busking more as well. Getting out of a negative environment is definitely the best thing you can do for yourself, because you just start to fall into your own once you're out of it. You know, unconsciously you can feel suppressed as a person. You can feel like, you know, you need to change and adapt and develop for the other people around you. You might feel that you're not good enough and you need to change yourself for those people. That's a big sign that you need to change something in your environment, or you need to change your perspective. I tried both of those and it didn't work for me, so that's why I chose to leave. It just got worse and worse, and so I did a strong thing and a really good thing for myself by leaving that environment. I'm definitely proud of myself for that. So yeah, I recommend that you take the time every single day to check in with yourself and make sure you're okay. Do not suppress anything. It might be very painful to go through negative things, and it is, but it's better to deal with it at the time than suppress it and have to deal with it months later or years later. I personally am very good at suppressing things, so I've had to kind of work on that a lot with myself. Last time I was kicked out, and this time that I've moved out, I've actually been quite resilient, which is very surprising to me. Like, I've been able to accept the situation and kind of move forward as best as I possibly can. And, you know, even if I don't have a blood family around me supporting me, you know, possibly for the rest of my life, which I think I'm prepared for that. It's come down to that recently. Even if I don't have that for myself at all in the future, just making sure that I have genuine people around me that do really want me there, I guess. It's been difficult. I think I am prepared to accept the fact that I may not have blood family around me. You don't need it. There's a lot of what most people will say, family is the most important thing, and it's great if it is. It really is. But you know, if your family's become quite a negative place, and there is kind of no way that you can, I guess, make it positive, you know, there's nothing telling you, or there's no rule book that says that you need it, you know. You can choose your family as well, and in this situation I'm going to have to. Quite an ugly situation, but now that I know how strong I really can be, I know I can get through it. I am good enough. That's been proven to me many times, and I'm going to choose to see that rather than to dismiss it and say, oh, they're just lying. If positivity comes my way, I'm going to choose to see it rather than to be blind to it and to only accept the negativity that happens in my life. I've been very good at that, and most people are very good at that. Not a good thing. But yeah, that's the situation. You guys will be getting more videos, but just kind of understand that it might be a bit of a rocky road. It's silly to make a schedule, because life gets in the way and things happen. So there won't be a schedule. I'm just gonna upload when I feel like uploading. Thank you so much, guys, for supporting me. I've been getting so many subscribers recently, like every day, and it's quite stunning to me that that's happening even when I'm not uploading. Like, it's just constantly gaining an audience and a support system, and that's truly a lovely thing to see, that people really do enjoy what I'm making. If you do subscribe, it does definitely mean a lot to me. I appreciate it so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.